Let's ask Dr. Ben. Next question, which is one I didn't get to last week because I ran out of time, is from Carolyn. Good morning. Yeah. Hello there, Dr. Ben. There have been several questions about vaccines for COVID 19 recently, with the hope that a viable vaccine will be available soon. I know vaccines are to help protect an individual from getting sick, yes, but do they affect the spread of the virus? In other words, could a vaccinated individual still spread the disease? Yeah. If the vaccine is doing its job, no, but there are different kinds of vaccines, and so it's actually a good question and, yeah, worth going into. So let's say, well, most of the vaccines that are out there are designed to keep the virus out of your body. And if the virus does not come in and establish a foothold, then there's no way you can spread it to anybody else. So those are good. Yeah. Um, Other concepts of vaccines would include things like a live attenuated vaccine. And that would be a live version of the virus that's probably going to be missing some part of the virus, just some chunk deleted or deactivated, something like that. And a virus like that potentially could spread. It's something that would be able to grow itself and potentially spread. And so, yeah, but you would be spreading the vaccine rather than the virus, meaning that it should not harm most people. Everybody's a little different, and this is how you figure out that, one person out of 10,000 or something like that has something very serious going on inside of them, and it was not apparent on the surface. That is usually what's behind adverse events, like severe adverse events from benign vaccines like the ones that we're talking about here, where they just put protein in. Something like the HPV vaccine. I think the cases where that has gone badly, at least the first high profile one, was a girl that had something, I forget what it was. It was something terrible, like a tumor, wrong with her at the same time, and they just had not realized this. And so, yeah, it's one little tiny bit of stress, and then you notice it, and then you say, "Oh, it was the vaccine." But then they went back and figured out it was not. It was just something that was waiting to happen, and unfortunately, it happened. So yeah, but the vaccines that are being considered in the U.S., all the ones as part of Warp Speed, are either just totally inert, just a thing that's put inside of you that cannot spread, or the two from Merck can potentially spread, but they are designed. The idea is that these things would not be harmful to anybody who has at least a little tiny bit of an immune system. I think if you had no T cells or something like that, one, you'd know it already because yeah, that's the reason why you're living inside that bubble. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, there might be a few very rare people who would have a bad effect, but for the most part, they should be pretty safe. So there we go. Thanks very much. This is Ask Dr. Ben.